2, 1, go! Hey, big round of applause, please.
What's your feeling about this?
Well, it's taken a long time to get to this point, a lot of work to design and build the boat, and I guess the biggest feeling is one of pride, really. Pride in the work of the designers and the builders, and we've now been sailing a few days, but it's the big unveiling, and now a chance to take the boat. Tomorrow we leave for 2,000 miles sail to Cascais, so
okay.
We're itching to go.
You bring the boat from La Spezia to Portofino sailing?
Yeah, we sailed this morning.
Okay.
From La Spezia.
Oh, what is?
Yeah, it was good. It was light winds this morning. We left at 5:30 this morning, and so we sailed half the way and motored half the way.
Ah, okay.
And yesterday we did the big structural testing on the boat,
okay.
Which passed with no problems. So we're very happy.
Okay, perfect. What's about your feeling with your team, the Abu Dhabi team, and your men, your crew?
Well, we've got a good team. I think if you'd asked me a year ago where we'd be, I don't believe we would have had such a well-built boat. I don't believe we would have been able to get so many good people, both in the sailing team and the shore team. So I'm very, very happy with where we are. But the other teams, they have their new boats. They've been training already for 1 or 2 months. So we know we have a lot of work to catch up on with other teams. But I'm more and more confident, and I'm certainly very happy compared to where we could have been 1 year ago. So today I'm a happy man.
Okay, Luca Devoti, your skipper in plus 39 in America's Cup, said me that if he had to choose a man to put together a team to win the Volvo Ocean race, he would have chosen Jan Walker. Why do you think this is so important to win 2 silver medals in the Olympics in 2 different classes, to race the America's Cup and to race 2 Volvo Ocean race, one skipper with the Green Dragon? You are a very complete sailor. What's for you the Volvo Ocean race?
Oh, that's a big question. As you say, I've done the Olympics, I've done the America's Cup, and I've done the Volvo race, and they're all amazing events. But the Volvo Ocean race is a real, it's like a life experience. The things you learn, where the places you learn about the world, the climate, the different countries, and you just so many hours sailing the boat, the feel of the boat and the shape of the sail. So it was like learning to sail again, and a new experience, and gave me more enthusiasm for sailing. So that's why I was so keen to do the Volvo Ocean race again, and I want to win it. Put simply, last time we were very late, that we didn't have a good enough boat, and it was a good achievement to finish the race, and with what we had. So now I won the opportunity to try and win the race. I'm a very competitive guy, like in the Olympics. So
it will be a very, very tough races with 5 teams that can win. I think Puma, Groupama, Telefonica, and so on. I don't know. What are your impression about that?
I think this is the first Volvo Ocean race in recent years where nobody has a clue who's going to win.
Yeah.
Normally, one team has the most money, the most training, the best people. This time round, I think the beauty of this Volvo Ocean race is that nobody can tell you who's going to be the best of the teams. Even Team Sanya, they still have a good boat, and Mike will have good people, so I'm sure they can win some legs, and who knows how well they can do. So I think a lot depends on the design of the Huancae boat, because we have 3 teams with a Huancae boat, and if that is a faster boat, then it's going to be hard for Team New Zealand than us. But my feeling is that I like the fact we have our own boat, and I think we've done some very clever things. And I'm sure all of the boats will have the condition where they're the fastest. Okay.
And there is something special you can show us in your far design? We can see.
I guess the most obvious thing you can see is the open cockpit.
Yes.
So like Telefonica in the last race. So like FAR did in the last race. So we have very similar structure, which was successful with Telefonica Blue. I guess the other most obvious thing from here is having no coach roof. The deck is flush, like the modern TP52s, which is very good for moving sails and hopefully for getting water off the deck. It's also quite strong and quite light. A lot of the things, and the hull shape is different as well. And I think when we reveal the hull shape, I think some people might have some little bit of surprises as well. So I've got a good feeling about this boat. I think it's going to be a boat we can push hard in strong winds, and I think it could be low wetted surface area and good in light winds too. So.
If you have to choose, maybe you have to think about that. What is the more important? The medium average, strong wind average, strong wind speed, light wind speed. What do you?
We have this discussion all. When you go to design the boat, you have to decide what's important. And historically, you have to be fast in power conditions, because if you're fast in windy and powerful conditions, you can take 30-40 miles in a day. If you're fast in light winds, you might gain 2 or 3 miles in a day. So I guess the thinking generally is make sure you're fast in stability, powerful conditions, and in light winds there's lots of things can happen with clouds and luck and weather, and survive the light winds and make the miles when it's windy. But this race, there's a lot of upwind sailing and quite a lot of light wind as well, so maybe it will be different this time.
Okay. And you think that the super record of Torben Grail, 596.4 miles in 24 hours, will be reached in the first leg to Cape Town with this new power boat? I
think it'll be hard, because these boats, I think these boats are slightly less powerful than last time, because the keel fin is heavier. So the bulbs will be slightly lighter. So maybe we have a little bit less weight in the keel than last race, than Ericsson 4. I also think that we don't have as many sails as last time.
Yeah, of course.
We're carrying 8 sails on board. Last time we had 11.
You're right, yeah.
So some of the sails we've dropped are the specific sails that are good in strong winds, that maybe would be useful for breaking the record.
Yeah.
But you know, the boat, every time boats go faster, the design gets more advanced, the crews get better, so maybe the record will go with the Gulf Stream on the leg from Miami to Cascais. With the current, we can get some extra miles. Okay.
What about the expectation of Abu Dhabi in this Volvo Ocean race?
Well,
not the team, I mean the Abu Dhabi, the Arab Emirates,
sure,
for the stopover.
I think the most important thing for Abu Dhabi is to introduce Abu Dhabi to the world. We've sailed there all winter. We've had fantastic sailing conditions. It's a great place to host an event. I've never been there before 18 months ago, and I really enjoyed my stay there and looking forward to going back. And I hope many people will come to the stopover for New Year in Abu Dhabi, because it is a great place at that time of year. I think for me personally, I would like to sort of spread the word that it's a good place to go. And I hope a lot of people go there.
Okay, thank you, Ian.
Thanks.